Hi, my name's David. I own and operate Country Whatnot Gardens here outside of Rochester, Indiana, which is about an hour south of the Michigan state line. And I've been covering plants that you can grow with bamboo and it looks great with them. And here behind me is a Japanese maple. Now this particular variety is a dissectum cultivar. It's called Inabashidare, and it's dissectum means that the foliage has this lace type appearance to it. Here's a dry leaf that has yet to fall from when they turned color and dried up this past fall. As you can see, it's very fine. Now, growing Japanese maples here in this area has been hit or miss. I find that some make it, and a good many don't. I tried a variety called the corkbark one. Is it Arakawa? I could be wrong. I tried that one and it did not make it, and that was the one I kind of wanted most to make it because it has this beautiful aged bark that's real corky, and it just makes the tree look so old and full of character. But I do love my Inabashidara, and it's a red Atropurpureum dissectum cultivar, and it looks great all summer long, spring, summer, fall, with the backdrop of that dark green Phylostachys nuda back there. And the combination of the red maple with the green bamboo is actually a color combination that's highly sought after in Japan. They plant that combination a lot in their landscapes, whether this red of these maples is combined with the green of the bamboo or green of evergreen conifer trees, cypress, hinoki cypress, and such they have in Japan. But especially combined with bamboo, it looks really beautiful in the summer and fall too. But here in the winter, we get to look at it and appreciate it for its form. We get to see how it grows. We can see that it's staked up. A lot of these dissectum varieties, if you don't stake them up and get them started going upright, they will go actually out and mound broadly across the ground. I wanted this to be more of an upright tree, so it's staked with bamboo. Where did I ever find enough bamboo stakes, right? But anyway, and you can see it's wrapped with chicken wire. Chicken wire is my go-to for protecting from deer and rabbits here. They are such a problem. And then beside it, I have another dwarf Alberta spruce, one of my favorite evergreens that I grow here because, again, you can keep them rounded instead of conical if you are careful with how you trim them. And then over here, most of the holly bushes in the garden are male. This is a female. It's a Messer hybrid. It's called China Girl. And you can see she still has some, I don't know if it's showing camera or not. She still, yeah, there they are. She still has some berries. They have turned black or near black for winter. They were red back in late summer, early fall, and they looked great. Again, that red combination of the berries against the green bamboo and, of course, against the green foliage of the bush itself. And holly does stay pretty evergreen here. I seldom have it burn back. Once in a while in a severe winter, I might. But it works really well. And then again with the Inabashidara maple. Now, Inabashidara is one of only two varieties that I have had that have lived here. I have one at the other end of the garden called Hogyoku, and it's the other variety that has lived here. I have tried others that have not. Some Japanese maples just aren't fully hardy this far north, excuse me. And good majority of them, in fact, aren't. I've got just some run-of-the-mill, ordinary Japanese maple seedlings. Right there is one, right there. And it's hit or miss through the winter. Sometimes it'll make it through the winter. Sometimes it will top kill, and then we'll start from the ground again. Then as we have a few good winters over a period of time, it will regain height again. Then if we have a real severe winter, it'll die back again. The only two Japanese maples I have, the ones that I have tried that have not had trouble with their stems and trunks surviving winter above the snow line, is the Inabashidara, the dissectum variety that we just looked at, and also Hogyoku, which is just up this way. Hogyoku has broader leaves, and it doesn't have that red color. It's green throughout the summer and then turns orange in the fall. And it's right up here. There's Hogyoku. You can see it's more upright than a dissectum. It did not need to be staked. And the leaf is much different on Hogyoku as well. You'll remember that dissectum, how fine and almost laced it was. I'm trying to get a decent example of a Hogyoku leaf here to show. Well, that's not very good. There we are. There. It's much broader. Much broader. It doesn't have the fine serrations of a dissectum. But it does develop into a larger tree than most dissectums as well. I think it's rated at 15 feet, whereas a dissectum's going to be probably 6, 8, maybe 12 if it's ancient. But this one is Hogyoku, and it does reasonably well here. I've not had it top kill to the snow line. Another maple that has done well here is a Japanese maple, but it's not the Japanese maple. The Japanese maple being Acer palmatum. I've got a maple at the other end of the garden that is an Acer shirasawanum. It is a Japanese maple, but it's not what people think of when they think of a Japanese maple. It's Acer shirasawanum palmatifolium is what's down there. And it has gotten reasonably good size. And all these maples, as long as you can get them to make it through winter, make great plants to plant with the bamboo, because you get that red, orange, sometimes yellow fall color in contrast with the deep green of the bamboo, and they just look great together. So I'm going to walk down there to the other end of the garden and show you the other maple. I'll pick this right back up. Okay, here I am with another maple. You can see it right here. It's decently tall. It's better than 7 feet tall. That one is Acer shirasawanum palmatifolium, and its leaf is similar to a full moon maple, which it is, but the variety is palmatifolium, so it's a little bit finer serrated. Right there is an old leaf of this one. That's what it looks like. Pretty nice, and it has fine serrations around the edges. If it would focus, I'm not sure it's going to, but just very fine. It's not like the dissected lace leaf maple, but still a very nice maple. And it's here in front of the Phylostachys arosacata auriculus grove. And it looks really nice in the fall. And beside it is a trident maple. And tridents, it's got some bamboo down in it too. I need to prune that out of there. But trident maples are a nice small leaf maple. They're really nice maple for the landscape. They're trident, 3 teeth, trident. Has 3 teeth or 3 lobes there. That's a trident maple leaf. And I've got 5 of these, I believe, trident maples in the garden. That's not the biggest one. The biggest one is up here. I've got some that are smaller that are only just a couple feet tall down at the other end of the garden. Right up here by the grove of Phylostachys rubromarginata, I have a trident maple that is pretty decent size for this far north. They're kind of marginal here, but they've done okay. Right there. More like a big bush rather than a tree, like it would be, say, in zone 6 or 7 anyway. It's just slightly out of its comfort zone here in 5B. But it's a decent sized tree slash large bush. It's, I think, better than 7 feet tall. And it looks good, again, with the color change in the fall next to the deep green of the bamboo. But I know it's not most attractive right now, not being fall, as you don't get to see the color, but I think it's useful right now while it's dormant, while these shrubs that I've been showing in these past videos are dormant. and lacking foliage to be able to see the form. And you can see, versus being a single trunked tree like it would be in a warmer climate, that it has formed into more of a multi-stem shrub, again within the root zone of the bamboo. But it's not been difficult to keep the bamboo out of the trident maple. It does really well. So trident maple, again, if you live in zone 5B, you could give it a try. If you live in 5A, I might not. I might not try it if I was you, if it was in 5A. Maybe if you had a protected spot out of the wind, maybe behind some conifers or sheltered in the nook of up next to a building or something, you might try it in a more sheltered spot. But because even 5B here is pushing it a little bit. But anyway, maples, another good combination with bamboo. And thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Until next time, take care. Thank you. Bye.